Well, hello and welcome back. Today I have two scents for you that I titled Bubble Gummy versus Spicy Woody. And one is a sentimental favorite of mine, and the other is a very underrated scent that I believe should have more attention and fans. So, what we have on your left is good old Gucci Guilty Pour Homme. It's a EDT and was released in 2011. On your right, we have Bentley for Men Intense. It's a EDP and was released in 2013. Now, the Gucci Guilty, it opens with a citrus, bubblegummy, floral, you might want to say lavender type of opening. And then after a while, when it settles on your skin, you'll have slight citrus with some more floral forward notes like lavender and patchouli. And once it settles down even more, it becomes less of a citrusy, but more of a very nice smelling soapy shower gel type of scent versus over-the-top bubble gummy. And maybe there may be slight vanilla and some cedarwood in the background. You may or may not sense that, but it's there. And then on the Bentley for Men, it opens up with a spicy, focused, floral, woody, black pepper, bergamot, and rum type of scent. I would say overall the opening is very kind of like laser beam focused in the spicy and woody type of way, and I think it's really good. And then when the mids come in, you get a little bit more of the rum and still retains a spicy woodiness. Plus, you may get some cinnamon, which adds a little bit to the spice, and some sage to mellow out all the spiciness that goes on. Now, on the dry down for the Bentley, you get some components that are sweet, like benzoin sweet, and some sweeter side of patchouli and cedar. And that's when it kind of morphs or kind of matures into a complex type of scent. Now, the reason why I use complex is because it has a lot of notes from opening to settle to dry down that I think Bentley is underrated for being just a simple scent, but I don't believe that at all. I think it's got quite a bit of characteristics, and it can get very complex in a good way. Now, going back to the Gucci Guilty for performance, unfortunately, I would have to rate it just fair and maybe even to poor. Probably one of my least performing fragrances in my collection. It fades fairly fast, and it's only got a little bit of longevity and some sillage. The reason why I got this, as a side note, is when I first started getting into men's fragrances, not too long ago actually, and when I first went out to my upper end department stores and also to like Sephora, I noticed there was quite a bit of Gucci Guilty at the time, and I liked it a lot. Especially, I remember picking it up at Sephora because of all the scents there, the Gucci Guilty Pour Homme kind of stood out in my mind as a favorite. However, trying it out in the store doesn't give you a good longevity profile. So I learned once I got it back home and started wearing it that the longevity didn't last very long. So that's one thing about testing scents out at stores, is that you won't really know what the longevity is like unless you've worn it for some hours. And going back to the Bentley, the performance is very good with good sillage, and it's a compliment getter because of the performance. And going back to the Gucci Guilty, for the longevity, like its performance, it settles down on the skin very fast, around 10 minutes. And on my dry skin, I would say it only lasts for 1 to 2 hours. So it's a very good scent. I like it. I enjoyed it. And it was one of my first beginner favorites. I think if you want some attention from this and some longevity, you probably need to get a little decant bottle and have it as a refresher throughout the day. You might have to reapply it like every 2 to 3 hours. But it's worth it. It's a very nice scent, and it'll get compliments. And then the longevity for the Bentley is kind of normal, of 15 minutes settle on the skin, and then lasts about 3 to 4 hours on my dry skin. Now going to the masculinity scale for the Gucci Guilty, because of some of its bubblegummy qualities, I give it a 6 out of 10. It's got some feminine type of notes to it, but it's still a masculine scent for sure. And women will enjoy smelling it on you. And then for the Bentley, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a very masculine scent. And that's another positive for the Bentley, is that we're all mostly guys out there in the audience, and you want a masculine scent. And I would say this is one of your good choices for a masculine scent. And you'll find out a little bit more why I highly recommend it. Now getting to the price for the Gucci Guilty, even though it's been out for a while, you still get mostly a designer type of pricing on it. Maybe on the lower end of the designer pricing. If you go on your discounter sites and you get a good coupon code or something, if you could get it for $90 for a 100 ml bottle, that would be pretty good. But mostly I've seen it for about 100 to 120. And price-wise on the Bentley, another good reason to get the Bentley is it's very bargain priced. For a 100 ml bottle, you'll pay in the $30 range, $30 to $40 range. And comparing the two prices between the Guilty and the Bentley, the Gucci Guilty, you're going to have to pay like 3 times more. And I just say Bentley for men is very good bargain for what you get. Now, just a little bit more on the Bentley. From some other reviews I've heard a while ago, it's characterized as an old man scent, but don't believe that at all. I don't get anything like that at all. I think it's a very good scent. If you like spicy, woody, masculine, with a good performance, I would say go out and buy Bentley, even almost a blind buy. Even though I don't endorse blind buys, this one will be good for the price. I mean, you're only going to spend $30, $40 for 100 ml, and why not get it for the performance and for the masculinity and the nice spicy woody scent that you get with it. Now going back to Gucci Guilty, it's one of my sentimental favorites because I would say, just from memory, it was probably my first favorite scent that I purchased. So it's got some sentimental value for me. However, I wouldn't buy a second bottle because there are other scents out there that have similar qualities, yet are a little bit more complex and interesting and have better longevity. So for sentimental reasons, it's kind of special, but in terms of practicality, I probably wouldn't buy it again. Now, Bentley, like I said, I would say I strongly recommend it, and I would get some. It's got a good performance to price ratio, and I still have plenty left, so it's going to last me a while. I don't know if I get another bottle, but most likely I would if I started using it more, and I should. It's kind of like Sauvage. You have to have a little bit of guts to wear Sauvage because of its complexity, intense type of scent. And I think for the Bentley, you need a little bit of confidence to wear it too, to make it work, to pull it off. So there you have it with the 2 cents, and that's all I have for now. And everyone take care out there, and we'll talk to you later.